Hey, what is up, Quad Squad? It's the Quad Father here in my third of many goal series. And today I want to talk about failure. Nobody wants to talk about failure. We all want to talk about our success, because success is something that everybody strives for, everybody hopes for. I mean, that last second shot, three-pointer for the win. We all want to talk about that, or that final kill in the kill cam. We won, search and destroy. We all want to talk about that. But you know what? In all honesty, people actually say this and nobody actually follows it through. You learn most from your failures. Now, is that something that just losers say? That people who are looking for like the sour grapes, or the reason that, oh, okay, well, if something bad's going to happen, at least I'm going to learn from it? No, I actually think that, heck, I've been failing my whole life. And to say failure, how about we just don't reach our goal? We don't quite reach up to the level that we had planned. Okay, now there's some problems with that, and I'm going to share a little bit about mine. If you watched my first installment of the goal series, I talked about exercising every day. Well, guess what happened on New Year's Day? I got sick. I was probably out for 3 or 4 days, and to be honest, I've been working out for almost 10 years now, and I don't miss that many days in a row. But the day that I start this goal series and I talk about working out every day, what happens? I get sick and I don't work out. Okay, so that's not cool, right? Especially when you're starting a goal series. I mean, if you're going to be honest and be transparent about what's going on, you don't want to fail when you're talking to thousands of people. So you know what I had to do? I had to learn to deal with my failure. Now, what's to be learned from it? Well, I don't know. If it all happened again, I'm sick. I can't go work out. But what I had to do was give myself a bit of a break, and that's called grace. If I didn't give myself a break and say, hey, you know what? No matter what, just get back on the horse. Just keep learning, keep growing, keep doing what you need to do, that you say you're going to do. Start over. I mean, people abandon their New Year's resolutions because they aren't successful right off the bat. Well, okay, so you're not going to be successful. Hop back on the horse. You have to actually keep trying, because you know what? This life, until it's over, doesn't end. So you got to keep having goals. And in order to keep having goals and not beat yourself up and not give yourself a hard time about not reaching your goals, you got to have grace, right? I mean, you got to have grace for you and other people. I mean, that's a whole nother commentary about how to have grace for other people, and why I think that ruins our relationships with our friends and our family. But that's for another time. Okay, I'm talking about goals and when you don't quite reach your goals and what that means. Okay, I'm not saying don't have high expectations, don't strive to be the best that you can be. No, but if Michael Jordan quit the first time he missed a game-winning shot, he never would have tried again. So you got to have goals that you set for yourself that are just outside your reach, so that maybe you don't succeed, but you learn a lot and gain a lot in the process. I mean, if you have a physical goal or a weight loss goal or a relationship goal and you don't quite get there, hey, you know what? You probably got higher than you ever would have got if you didn't set a goal. So that's no reason to abandon goals when you have a slight bit of missed calculation and you don't reach it. Okay? So you want to learn most from your failures, okay? And I think if you fail to plan, I heard somebody famous say this once, if you fail to plan, you got to plan to fail. Another one that I heard was, if you don't have goals, you'll work for somebody who does. That one struck me. That one has stuck with me for almost over 20 years now. If you don't have goals, you'll work for someone who does. So what that means is, unless you have a goal, you won't push yourself to the next level. Unless you have a goal, you're not going to know the direction of your day, the direction of your week, the direction of your month. So keep planning, keep having goals, even though you'll fall short of those goals. I've heard people say, if you're snowboarding or skiing and you don't fall, then you're not pushing yourself hard enough. I mean, look at those guys who in the Olympics, they fall at the top of their game. I mean, they couldn't be more trained, more prepared. And in the game where it really counts, they fall. You know why? Because they're pushing themselves just beyond what they think they can do. Okay, so failure is part of setting goals. Failure is part of planning and shooting for your goals. And if failure is going to stop you, then don't even set a goal. Because otherwise, if you're always reaching your goals, then you're obviously not setting them far enough, high enough for yourself. Okay, so, but in order to set your goals high, you've got to know that you're going to try your hardest. And yet, if you don't reach it, you're going to learn from that experience. You're going to grow. You're going to set a new goal, and you're going to start right over. Because what happens is people don't reach their goal. They don't give themselves a break, and they're hard on themselves, and they quit, and they say, I'm not going to set any more goals. Nothing could be worse for you. Okay? Nothing could be worse for me. I got right back on the horse. I set my goal. I actually reached my goal. So if you set a goal for a month, now what's coming up, right? March is coming up. February is almost ending. That's hard to believe, but February is almost ending, and it's time to set your goals for March. So I want you guys to write in the comment section below, what is your goal for March? It could be anything. It could be write a letter to a friend. It could be work out X amount of times. It could be avoid candy bars. It could be don't drink soda. It could be do all your homework every night. It could be listen to your parents the first time. I don't know. What are the things that you need to set for yourself? Because that's a really, really important part of a goal setting. It's got to be for you. If you're doing it for somebody else, you're going to wait for them to see you, and they're not going to give you the result that you want, and they're not going to say, hey, good job. No, you need to have it inside yourself. What's the goal that you personally want to set for yourself for March? I want to see it down in the comment section below. I'll share mine with you coming up. Actually, I'll put it in the comments because I haven't thought about it yet. It's a serious thing. I want to commit to a goal that's going to push me hard and make me a better person. All right, so I want to hear from you. Tell me about your goals. Deal with your failures. Give yourself a break. Start right over. Get back on that horse. We can do it, Quad Squad. I'll see you in March.